Bernie's camper van. It's a box van, it's like a stealth one. You've seen me, I filmed it a couple of times at Stonehenge in the summer. And that's Steve's band, Symphony Electro 80s. Check him out, I like him. He does the 80s bands, he's got his own band. So it's got all solos on. And before I go, we'll be going in to see them. They came up Saturday night. We had a drink with Steve. They were a top couple. Brilliant, they are. The park next to Columbus, there's only me and you, Tom, Chalky, Neil from Sheffield, and Taff. So, we're going to nip into Chalky's, get a brew, and I'm probably setting off back to Preston at dinner time. I've got a spare wheel carrier to get sorted this week. I'm going to get a few jobs done on the inside and a few on the outside on Columbus, get it ready for the Spain trip. So here I am, stood with Steve, and we're going to go in and have a bit of a catch up, and he's going to show me his electrics, because there's no gas at all on this van.
Yeah, fully electric.
So should we go in and let's have a catch up?
It'll be warmer, I know that.
Yeah. There we go. Like I said before, we've seen it at Stonehenge. I'll follow you, Steve.
Yep, I'll bring this platform. There you go, Craig. Get yourself on the lift.
Started a bit of snow up here at the moment, but I'm setting off in about as soon as I've had a catch up with Steve and Bernie. So come on, let's go in.
Nice and warm in here.
The Wicker van. There we go. No, I'm okay, Bernie.
Right, so since you last come in here, we've decorated it with more stuff. We've just got stuff everywhere. Got some swords up there and things, and we've put these all been got on our travels. These, I think we bought that in Grassington.
So you buy like little souvenirs from places you go. That's good.
We've got, if you turn around, we've got a wall here, and this is our travel wall.
Yeah.
This thing on there. And
there you go.
This is like, for example, where is it gone? That's from Italy. So we've just come back from Italy, basically, just before Christmas.
Tewkesbury's not in Italy.
No, that one is. But just before Christmas, we went to Florence, got the ferry over at Dover. Yeah, and then we drove all the way through France.
Yeah.
Well, we went through Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany, then France, and then down through into Italy. It was amazing, really.
And when did you do that trip, Steve? Recently?
Yeah, come back on the 18th of December.
Yeah, I remember seeing it on the Facebook.
Yeah, so when we went over the Alps, because obviously it's December, as we started getting up, it started getting snowy, and I thought, I'm getting worried here, we're going to make it over the top of here.
Yeah.
But there was traffic coming the other way, and I thought, well, if they're getting through, we'll get through. And the French, they do clear, they clear the roads of snow. So there was a main route open over the top, and it wasn't an issue at all. But you couldn't have gone off that main road; it would have been impossible. But yeah, things like that going through France and that, you got to plan it out. We didn't really plan it that much, and we thought we'll just go over that way.
It wasn't long enough. We did it in 8 days because I had to get back for work, and I wish I'd have done 2 weeks and stayed.
I'd like to spend longer.
In Florence. So you really got to take time, haven't you?
And we did the toll roads, some of the toll roads, and going through Mont Blanc in this size of this van cost us €196 one way.
Wow.
Yeah. For 45 minutes. If we'd have known, we'd have just turned around. But you kind of put on the spot.
When you're queuing up at them tolls, yeah. So I think next time we go over, which is going to be soon, we're going to stay clear of all the toll roads. We're not going to do any toll roads. I think we spent €700 in tolls.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Right, so A lot of people have probably seen the video already.
Yeah,
they've
but
had
you've
it.
added to it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was in
we've added
summer,
to
weren't it, last time? Well,
We've
yeah.
got a projector.
Oh yeah, got a nice little projector there.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
set that up, and we have a little screen here.
Yeah, and that's a screen up at
Which,
top.
These are recommended. These ones. Tried a few. I think that was about 40 quid on Temu.
Yeah.
But it's 1080 display apparently or something like that. So
Does the job, does it
Yeah.
stay?
it certainly does.
And that, there's no gas at all on this.
No gas
build.
at all. No, I didn't want gas because obviously you've got to store the bottle. There's other issues as well. We had gas on the boat that we had, and we had a small gas leak. We couldn't find this leak. It was impossible to find it. It took months to find this leak, and then we found it. I just thought I'm not doing gas again because the engineers out all the time and everything.
What solars do you run off it?
So what I'll do is I'll talk you through all the electrics. I'll dismantle that part down where the electrics all hide, and I'll run through some of the
It sounds good to me.
components. I'm sure there's going to be somebody interested out there about it. But we've got on the roof, we've got two big domestic panels, and they are 430. I think they're 430 watts each.
Yeah,
860.
Wow.
Solar, and in the summer, they are more than enough. To be fair.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's still drawing a little bit of sun in the winter, but we do charge now from the engine as well.
Yeah.
Which we only use when we drive, and when we drive, it'll charge the batteries up, and I'll run you through that.
Yeah, let's go.
We have a diesel heater now. I don't think we had that last time.
Yeah.
The diesel heater.
Because I really, really wanted a stove. So there it is.
Word.
There. That's my little...
Oh, bloody hell.
Because...
There you go.
Yeah, we really wanted to put a stove in, but because he uses it for his band, and I'm now collecting furniture. This isn't permanent. I'm collecting furniture which to do up. So that's why we've got all this here. So we're not going to have a wood burner, which I'm gutted because I really wanted one.
It's good, everybody. What do you think? It's got a lot more fuller from last time I filmed it.
Yes, yeah. It probably will. It will end up getting full of more.
But it looks good. It looks the part. It looks good.
We went to Stevenage, didn't we, to get some flight cases? So it's.
Oh yeah, we can use that area as cargo. So when we clear that couch out, that couch falls away, and we still get lots of stuff to transport stuff still.
So we found out how much stuff we could put in when we took it for my niece to that's why we went to Florence to deliver loads of stuff for my niece who's got a house there. So where the curtains are, where you're stood, we just closed them and we moved into the back because remember this seat used to be there.
That's it.
And it's cosier. So
it is.
Under here.
It's absolutely brilliant.
We'll let Craig in there.
Yeah, I'll move over here.
I'm just going to move a bit further down.
I'll go on
because Steve's going to explain all this.
So I had to pull all this out here. Put this in then the little shelf thing. Throw that up there.
And look at the bed up at the top.
Yeah, full double.
Full double bed. Steps going up.
Right.
Go on, Steve.
Wait. I don't often have to get in here, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's, but fairly easy to.
So look, all this wasn't in summer, was it?
Not all of it. No,
Yeah.
we're running quite basic. Like I'm not sure we actually had it in the summer actually. So if you sit yourself down there, get yourself comfy.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
Right. So this is basically what you will end up in most vans. This is what you will get. So I'll run through some of the parts here. So you've got your big battery here, your big lithium.
Yeah.
280 amp hour. That's the one without the Bluetooth. You do this now with Bluetooth monitor, you know, so you monitor your battery. You don't need it because we've got a shunt, so we do have a monitor system in there. But these now come with a Bluetooth monitor. Good value then, batteries, about 480 quid.
Yeah.
That's all really what you need for most fans.
Of course it is. Plenty of power.
So we charge that with the Victron charger. And we've got an isolator here for the panels. So if we want to do any work on the system, we flick these, and then that just powers the whole system off. Because you can't turn your solar off, as you know.
Yeah.
There's always power coming through solar, so that allows you to turn your solar off. Quite something a lot of people overlook is this disconnection for the solar when they're building them. If we're not charging off the solar, we've got this here. It's a Renogy DC to DC 40 amp, and when the engine starts, the alternator sends a signal to the to charge the battery in the cab, and this is connected to that battery, and that really pushes the power into the battery. So if you're low, it very quickly starts charging that.
I get you, yeah.
And then we're running some very thick cables for that. So here's a bit of a tip here. I don't know if it's a tip if it's useful to anyone, but I found it useful. If I was to buy a piece of this heavy duty gauge wire, it was going to cost me about 20 quid off Amazon. If you buy yourself a set of cheap jump leads, and I think I got them from Aldi, 8 quid, you get 10 foot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's more than ample enough to handle the current. So cheap jump leads, and just cut them up and use them. It's a lot cheaper to do it that way.
To me.
Right, what else have we got in there that's interesting? So we've got, an isolator switch. You need one of those. If you have any problems with your battery, you want to disconnect it quickly. So if you have any shorts or anything, or anything starts smoking, you can just turn the whole thing off with this isolator. Then you've got these things here, your buses, and basically all they are is just a terminal where it powers up a metal bar, and then you can just wire in anything into it, so dead handy. Then we've got these breakers. So this breaker here is for this
inverter.
Yeah, so if that drive it too hard, which is going to be difficult, we cook on air fryer, and we have an induction cooker. But yeah, if there's any issues with that, then that would trip. Now a lot of people tend not to use these breakers because there's a few issues with them. They tend to break early, or they can actually get stuck on. So I'd probably, if I did it again, use fuses.
Yeah.
The heavy duty fuses, and they're quite easy to do. Do you know what I mean? I mean, these are they're quite expensive, and like I say, there are issues with them, and somebody probably point that out in the comments that these breakers are a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
So I've got that in mind, that I might swap them out. And then your distribution box for your basically your lights and all that, all your 12 volt stuff. Just run it from the bus bar, power it up, and then they're easy to just wire stuff in, like car chargers and.
And did you do it all yourself, Steve?
Yeah, I did it all myself. Looked at YouTube videos and that, and if you break it down, it's not too difficult. Yeah. I mean, if you're not unsure, get an engineer and get it done, or you burn your van
it looks like you know what you're doing.
Well,
doing all this.
I've got a bit of electronics background, yeah. So, but it looks at first, when you look at something like that, it looks intimidating. You think to yourself, yeah, I'm going to struggle here. It's I don't know where everything goes. It just looks like a spaghetti junction. But when you break it down, it's dead simple.
Yeah.
You're just doing each component one at a time, and it just each thing will tick a box. Like for charging, that's for charging. That's for cooking. That's for distribution. Yeah. That's for your solar, and it all adds up, and it all So
that's it. Brilliant.
That's basically it. I mean, I just thought maybe it's a good idea to run through something like that.
Yeah, it's good to know. Subscribers interested in. Knowing the knowledge and your setup and everything, it might help them out as well.
Well, that's it, and I think it's good to have a little bit of an understanding when you've got a van, because when you're out on the road and you've got an issue, you're stuck, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're in the middle of nowhere, like we're at the top of a mountain at the moment, and you've got to try and suss out what's going on in an emergency, because it's bloody freezing up here.
Hello.
If you lose all this and you've got no heating or whatever, you've got issues. So
right,
it's just an ongoing project anyway. So,
and no doubt next time I see you, there'll be another addition to it.
We're going to try and get up for the.
And someone told me Stonehenge is shut
at the moment.
No, in March. So
oh right.
I'm going to go do it at Woodenge.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, well, Woodenge, I've never been, but
Yeah.
I believe it's this is nearly as good
Yeah.
as well.
But
same as
I'll
Stirling.
ring somebody up later on today, and I'll get all and I'll let people know.
Cool, yeah, it'll be
So-
good to see everybody up there, and hopefully we can get together
Yeah.
and get all the banners together.
That's it.
Cool.
So there you go, everyone. Look at this. It's nice and gothic. It's quirky. It's absolutely brilliant, actually, what they've done. Fantastic couple. I'm going to be leaving this park up now, and I'll be saying my goodbyes to Steve and Bernie. Absolutely brilliant.
It's snowing. It's snowing.
It's snowing outside, everyone.
I think it might get proper snow.
And so there you are. That's Steve and Bernie. Fantastic couple, and it's great to catch you up.
Yeah,
You
good
too.
to see you again, Craig.
Sound, Steve.
Where are you moving on
Sound,
to?
Bernie. I'm going back to Preston, getting my spare wheel carrier done, and I'm probably, hopefully, I might be going up north.
Up north.
Up
What's
north.
Scotland.
I don't know yet. I might go to Tanhill. I've been invited up to Glencoe, but I've no idea yet.
Why not?
Beautiful up there,
So-
beautiful. Yeah,
The world's
beautiful.
your oyster.
That's it. So there you go, Steve and Bernie.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me into your home.
We'll catch you soon
See you
anyway, I'm
again.
sure.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.